Hi everyone, how are you? Miss you all. Welcome to our online grammar lesson for grade 4. We're going we're going to study punctuating titles. What are works that need titles? Different titled works as books, chapter in books, articles in journals, essays, poems, songs, short stories, TV shows. Which word do I capitalize? We have to capitalize the first letter of each word in a title. We have to capitalize the important words in titles. Also, you have to capitalize all forms of verb to be. Am, is, are, was, were. But do not capitalize the following short words unless they begin or end the title, as the articles a, an, and the conjunctions and, but, and, or, preposition with fewer than 5 letters such as to, for, on, at, or with. If these prepositions with more than 5 letters, you will capitalize it. Examples: I was with Washington at Valley Forge. Here, observe with care please. I capitalize all words in this title except with and at. Why? Because both are prepositions with fewer than 5 letters. Second example, Toronto Globe and Mail. Here also I capitalize all the title except and because it's a conjunction. How should you punctuate the titles? By using quotation marks, underline, or italic. In your writing, you will underline the titles of books, magazines, and the newspaper. When these titles appear in printed materials, they are set in italic type. Here in these examples, it's a handwritten titles. First one, it's New York Times. This title for what? For a magazine in United States of America. And it's handwritten, so I have to what? Underline it. Excellent. Second one, Readers and Writers Notebook, RWN. It's a title for what? For a book. And it's handwritten, so also I have to underline it. So you have to underline the title of magazine, newspaper, and book if it's handwritten. But when these titles appear in printed materials, they are set in italic type. Like print please or WN, you will find the title is written in this form, italic type, Readers and Writers Notebook, because it's already printed. Now I have to discover when should I use quotation marks. Put titles of short stories, poems, and songs in quotation marks. In general, short text. Example, we sang Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday, it's what? A title of song. So I put it in a quotation mark. Another example about the poem. This is just to say. Here I put the poems also in a quotation mark because it's a title of a poem. I told you in general, the title of short text, I put them in quotation mark. Here I capitalize all the letters except what? Except two, because it's a preposition with fewer than 5 letters. And also I have to capitalize as because it's a verb to be. Don't forget it, please. And now let's practice. Please girls, bring your copybook and your pencil and start to solve with me, and later I will show you the answers. By the way, these are the examples of RWN page 449. Write the following titles correctly. Boston Herald. It's a what? Title of a newspaper. First of all, I have to capitalize what? The first letter of Boston and first letter of Herald. So I will capitalize B and H. Then I'll see it's a title for a newspaper. So what will I do? I told you what? If it's handwritten, you have to underline the titles of books, magazine, and the newspaper. So you have to underline it. Good job. Second one. My pony lies over the ocean. It's what? It's a song. First of all, start to capitalize the word that needs a capitalization. My, I capitalize it because it's the first word in a title. Pony also. Lies also, I will capitalize L. Over, I will capitalize it or not? I told you, don't capitalize the preposition with fewer than 5 letters. Excellent. So I will not capitalize over. Also, I will not capitalize the because it's an article and it doesn't locate in the beginning of the title. Well done. Ocean, I will capitalize it or not? Yes. Then I will put the title of this song in quotation marks. Amazing. Number 3. Where the wild things are. Where, I'll capitalize W. I will capitalize that or not? No, don't capitalize the conjunction. And articles. And that. Wild, I'll capitalize W. Things, I will capitalize T. R, I will capitalize it or not? Yes, do you remember? I told you capitalize all the forms of verb to be. Then I'll see it's a book. So what will I do? I told you underline the title for newspaper, magazine, and books. So you will underline it. Number 4. Healthy eating and living. It's a title of what? A magazine. So I'll capitalize H, E, and I'll capitalize it or not? No, because it's a conjunction. Excellent. Living, I will capitalize L. It's a magazine. What will I do? I will underline it. Last example. The best computer games of the year. It's what? An article. What will I do firstly? I will capitalize the here or not? Sure, because it's the beginning of a title. Paste, I will capitalize P. Computer, also I capitalize C. Games, I will capitalize G. Off, yes or no? No, because it's a preposition with fewer than 5 letters. The here, I will capitalize the here. No, because it's an article. Come in the middle of a title. Year, also I will capitalize Y. It's what, girls? It's an article. Then I told you what? Put the titles of song, poems, and short stories, also articles, in quotation marks. These are the correct answers. Please check if you did well or not. Our classwork will be in our WM page 449, homework booklet page 173. Our classwork will be in our WM page 449, homework booklet page 173. Here in the first question, you will put a check mark by the sentence in each pair that has a title written correctly. First one, my grandmother used to sing a song called Catch a Falling Star. It's a title for what? A song. So I told you to put quotation mark for the title of song. So the first one will be the correct one. Number 2, my aunt subscribes to Better Homes and Gardens. It's a title for what? For a magazine. And I told you, titles of books and magazines and newspaper, you have to underline it if it's handwritten, and you have to use italic type if it's printed. So which one is correct? Sure, first one will be false because he used the quotation mark in the first example. So the second one will be the answer, correct answer. Number 3, we bought a book called Teaching Your Puppy to Behave. It's a title for what? For book. So what will you do? Use italic form if it's printed, or put the title in quotation marks. Sure, I will use italic form. Number 4, think that go bomb in the night. It's a funny poem. Poem, I have to put it in quotation marks, but both examples have quotation marks. Which one is correct? First or second one? Yes, excellent. Second one, because here I have in the first example he put an in capitalization form, and I can't do it because it's a proposition with fewer than five letters. So second one will be the correct answer. Number 5, the Springfield Argus and Courier, our local newspaper, published my story. Which one is correct? Second one. Excellent. Why? Because here he capitalized in the first one, and I told you a conjunction, if it comes in the middle of a title I can't capitalize it. Second example, I did it already with you in the previous slides. Thank you girls for your listening. See you soon inshallah. Goodbye.